Hello, Nick here from TechNuovo and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about this is the Clutch GM41 gaming mouse from MSI, but the Stalker 2 edition. The GM41 is not a new mouse at all. It was first released in 2021, so it's been around for some time now, but it's a mouse I've not used before, and the model has been released to coincide with the Stalker 2 game release. Does it still hold its own? Is it still a contender in the current market, or should MSI add this mouse to their archives and bring out the GM41 Mark II? Let's take a look. Opening the box for the first time, it's quite a cool look and superior to the original all black version in my opinion. Colours of grey, a nuclear symbol, a rustic appearance, and some may think it's a tad busy and unnecessary, but it's a game specific mouse. If you like the game, you're going to like the look. The matte finish provides a good grip, preventing the mouse from slipping during sessions. There's nothing worse than a shiny mouse in my opinion. It's got bobbly rubber grips either side, which I found comfortable. It features a symmetrical shape that caters for both palm and claw grip styles. However, there are two thumb buttons on the left hand side favouring right-handed people. It's lightweight, not too small, not too big, but that's based on my hand size and will differ for you. Turning the mouse upside down, you'll find 6 pure PTFE skates which will help with gliding across your mouse mat. In the box you get the mouse, the charging dock, a USB dongle, a USB cable and some instructions. This is a wireless mouse and you get a nice docking station included. It's small, it's discreet, and it holds the mouse well, and it makes it look like a bit of a feature on your desk. If the battery dies, and it will at some point, you can unplug the dock and use that cable directly in the mouse. It's a micro USB cable. In terms of specification and features, it's the same as the original from way back, but for those of you unaware, it includes a PixArt PAW 3370 optical sensor, polling rate of 1000 Hz at 1 millisecond, 400 IPS movement tracking, max DPI is 20,000, which is huge. Presets include the usual 400, 800, 1600, 3200 and 6400. Those presets can be adjusted via the MSI software. On switches, 60 million clicks. There are 6 buttons and 3 onboard profiles, and there is customizable RGB. Weight is 74 grams and it's battery powered, obviously, and it should last up to 80 hours per charge. For context, I'm currently using the Logitech G502X mouse and have been for some time. A bigger mouse, a more expensive mouse, but look that up if you're unaware. It may help you with some of my reasoning behind what I say. MSI are calling this mouse lightweight, but at 74 grams is it? My G502 weighs a whopping 106 grams, so yes, it is light compared to that, but Steph has tried several other mice of recent, like the Attack Shark R2, which weighs just 51 grams, the Ajaz AJ159 at 52 grams, and the Glorious Model O at 68 grams. So yes, I think lightweight is fair, but the GM41 is middle of the road, and you can certainly get lighter if lightweight is your main concern. I'll leave a link in the description for those mouse reviews if you want to check them out later. Polling rate at 1000 Hz is fine, pretty standard amongst many mice. However, some competitors are going higher now, like the Attack Shark R2, which has a rate of 8000 Hz. It has an incremental stepping scroll wheel, making it easy to scroll through weapons or zooming in and out while playing. Clicks are satisfying with minimal distance and effort to click, although not as defined as my G502. On the underside, 6 skates in total, 2 at the top, 3 at the bottom and 1 in the middle around the sensor, which means the mouse glides really smoothly across my mouse mat, which is very satisfying. One thing I do not like is changing the DPI from the underside of the mouse. The button has to be on top for a quick change during games, but instead you need to turn the mouse upside down, press the DPI button and find the setting you want. I'm not keen on that at all. Pair the mouse with the MSI software Game Gear. You can adjust various settings. These include customizing button commands and performance, as in changing the DPI stages, which is 5, reducing polling rate if you wanted to, changing lift-off distance, motion sync, angle snapping and battery management. You can also pair the mouse with the Mystic lighting software, which allows you to select light effects such as on, off, steady, breathing, rainbow and customize. There is a color wheel to select the color you want and adjust the brightness. You can apply and save as a profile, which you can have 3 of. You can also game sync the mouse, so if you're playing say Division 2, the colours would adapt to the gameplay, and there are a number of games in the software that this mouse works with. Battery life is good. I could go for 2, maybe 3 weeks without needing to charge, depending on whether I'm working at home or just gaming a few evenings of a week. A full charge, I'll get close to the stated 80 hours MSI are saying. If the battery dies, you can quickly plug in the USB cable provided and continue gaming. However, you need to use the cable provided as it's shaped to suit the mouse and the port entry point, and you'll struggle to find another cable that will safely perfectly fit in. Overall, it's a solid mid-level gaming mouse. Yes, it's an old model with some older tech, although not limited in any way. It still holds its own in the market, in my opinion, and is a very capable and very comfortable mouse. As mentioned before, if you are a fan of Stalker, you will love the look. If not, you can get the original black finish if you wanted to. You can pick up the wired version for £30, the wireless version for around £70, and the Stalker 2 version for just a little bit more, but not many retails seem to be stocking it at the moment of making this video, so you'll have to search around. That is a wrap for this video. If you have stuck around until the end, then thank you very much. And if you want to see more from us in the future, hit that subscribe button and all our future videos will pop up in your feed.